Coucou les coucous! De retour à un deuxième épisode de Skald Against the Black Priory, je pense que c'était le titre. Ouais, j'ai reloadé le jeu, j'étais comme pas sûr si si je voulais continuer de jouer. Je me suis dit en partant, ce serait le fun d'en faire un deuxième, quand j'ai joué la dernière fois, il y a 2 jours. J'ai fait puis là, ce soir, c'est comme ok, juste quelque chose, n'importe quoi. Fait que c'est ce que j'ai fait. J'ai reloadé la game, ça m'a mis avant avant la cutscene qui est en haut. Fait que puis je remarque qu'il y avait une porte qui est en bas. TV2 versus difficulté 10. Ah, mais ça va mieux avec la force. Fired. One of them draw a weapon and check him. Get away from me. Diplomatie. Difficulté 10. Bon, ben écoute, déjà trop tard. Hein? Oh, elle l'a eu. Je me demande à quel point c'est scripté dans le tutoriel, là. The men stopped dead in their tracks, seemingly knocked back from their momentary lapse of sanity by your words. The pair blinks toward you in a moment of decision and then stumble up to the main text and tumult that seems to be taking place there. Ok, ils m'ont spoté, c'est pour ça. Probablement parce que j'ai fait du bruit. Oh. One of your crewmates, a young man of barely 16 years called Sullum. The young has been mauled to death by what you assume are the grotesquely altered rats you encountered just minutes ago. The corpse is still warm. Drill that was kept by the ship surgeon of the Zephyr. Written on the day of the departure from the mainland, left Adler's Elm today with a full complement of passengers, point. Mercenaries by the look of it, paid well. Ship was dispatched by Gil before we could fully restock medical supplies. Hopefully we won't need them. Then again, our passengers make me uneasy. 5 days ago. Brawl and mess, had to set nose, men seem on edge, can't say I blame them, have been sleeping poorly and dreams are unsound. Okay. That day. Egan came to me today with a bite wound that he sustained while working in the hold. Didn't see creature and I would say it was a rat bite if it weren't for the size and some aspect of the dentition that I find hard to explain properly. Was visited today by Navigator Aslam. He asked for a white fern, a sedative, claims he had trouble sleeping, suspected he was not fully forthcoming, and when pushed, he mumbled something about the star being odd. Not sure what he meant, and he left before I could push him further. Today, men are about to break. We cannot maintain our course for Idra. Captain advised me today to make ready the surgery and to expect casualties. I suspect he intends to inform our passenger that he refused to land on the island. If this is my last, the entry trails off. Qu'est-ce qu'il a interrompu? Apothecary debts. Shoddy wooden chest. Ok, c'est quoi si je dis Athletic 6, je dis force. Unlock, j'ai pas vu. Masterwork short sword. Pick up some item. Inventory. Dagger, melee light blade piercing. Melee light blade piercing, ouais. Fait que si je regarde toi versus toi. Ok, fait que qu'est-ce qui est en vert, c'est mieux. Ah, puis je vois, ok, l'autre, ok, parfait. Fait que mon damage output potentiel est triplé, mais mon crit value est diminué. Il s'entend que le crit value, il vaut pas vraiment la peine. Et puis là, si je regarde toi ici, Masterwork Short Sword. Accuracy plus 1, 2 à 7 au lieu de 1 à 6. Donc ça fait plus 1 on dirait. Toi, t'as-tu un encumbrance? Un encumbrance de 0. Small shield to be worn on the forearm. Ça, c'est les gars qui m'ont spoté, probablement parce que j'ai fait du bruit. C'est pas interactable, ça, non? Ça, c'est une note, right? Ouais, ça, c'est les menaces. Salt. Alright, c'est bon. Ah, là, je pense que je peux couper quelque chose, là. Salted fish, ouais. Ouais, ça a donné quoi? J'en ai 4. J'ai 4 quoi? Fisherman best friend, preferably eaten with a mug of ale on the side. Juste du poisson salé. Continue. Settings. Y a-tu un... Pas de save, hein? Alright. Je vais essayer de refaire les mêmes choix que la dernière fois. Be right back. Alright, c'est le même jet de dés. Oh, double 6. Go to roll invade. Try to grab him. Continue. Abandon ship. Sink. Two weeks earlier. Oh, okay. Ouh, je suis nu. A guardsman dressed in the livery of the noble house Baron. Guard scowl somewhat at you. Our master Lyra waits you at the main entrance. You best talk to her if you're not already done so. Je pense que je vais arrêter de lire. Ben, je vais continuer à lire. Je vais arrêter de lire à voix haute. Ce serait le meilleur terme. Reaching armament, library of house Baron. Fuck. Purplish blue. Cell Sword, c'est mon background que j'avais pris, ça. In his own piss. Do you know why I'm here? Elisabeth, c'est mon nom. What are you hiding from me? Ih. Je l'ai eu. Never could pull the wool over your eyes. Truth is, many a day's been dark of late for House Baron. It all started when you order left. Guilty grimace flashed across his face, or maybe it started even earlier. I won't betray my master's confidence by saying more. Best you see him in yourself. Again? My damn knees have been acting up again. Can hardly sleep on account of the aches. Let me tell you, I'd take an arrow in the leg any day. The kitchen ladder for a bit of grub. A bottle of brandy from wine cellar would make me a happy man. Fait une bouteille de brandy. You pet the dog! Are you Lyra? Lyra, okay. Quick need Bill just low enough to be respectful. The maze, why? Or some old ghost. Perhaps it would. To the east and the garden to the... yeah, it's to the west. Les deux gardes ici. Oh. Allô, toi, je t'ai vu. Let's follow the path for now. Into the kitchen, and Pair scullion off her herd bow. It's also much quieter, empty and gloomier than you remember. It's no longer where she used to be, sitting by the oven, kind red face and tending a shank of lamb. Actually, woman, as she sat humming to herself, pouring fat over the roasting meat. He won't make fuss, he just needs time, you know, a little bit deep wounds take a long time to heal. Meandering humming. May I help you, my lady? Sorry. Chef offer a short bow and a tired but sincere smile. I am Chef Armand. My humble kitchen is at your disposal, my lady. Celia was told of your arrival only minutes ago, and my oven must be fired up again. You must be famished. Indeed I am. Best suggestion is thusly. While I stoke the fire, you run down the pantry and fetch some cured ham and cheddar cheese. I will then teach you how to cook my renowned melted cheese sandwich, and you shall never want for an evening meal for as long as you live. This pantry is west of the wine cellar, and the cheese is kept in the north. Cured ham and cheddar. You shall provide the bread. It's too cowardly to come himself, so he sends you instead. Will be the end of him, I say. Then again, who am I to deny the old fool his few pleasures? Fine. Go remain in Brenly in the northeast corner of the wine cellar. See. Kitchen tidy. Far too many hours. Empty bottles litter the floor of this room. You chuckle to yourself as you imagine the kitchen staff in their wine tasting session. No doubt much revelry has taken place here. In a cool gust of air from the passage to the north, the wine cellar lies the way and you can almost hear faint sobbing. Ghosts, no doubt. Give me all of your meats. Hop, ok, j'ai right-cliqué sur moi. You regret by a long hidden memory upon entering this part of the cellar. You sealed it away, but in so doing preserve its strength, and now it demands freedom. Smelling him before you could make out his writing shape in the dim light of the cellar. Mistress Villiers, open the door. Your father doesn't even notice you in the throes of his intoxicating ramblings. From inside, where is she? In that spawn of a child. Bottle of strong Morin brandy, the tired old mercenary's best friend. Fortified will, intoxicated. Remove condition with afraid. Pagager le fromage. Oh. Ok, non, c'est correct. Je crois que je devrais rentrer faire se promener dans le mur. Ouais, ok. Perfect. First of all, here's some bread now. The cauldron is quite empty and just warm enough for you to use. Remember, you need both the bread, ham, and cheese to make the perfect sandwich. Yes, and to put in a cauldron. Cauldron ici. Facteur de 6 plus 1. Il me manque le pain. Skald sandwich toward his nose. The crust of the bread, the softness of the cheese, the savoriness of the ham. Perfection. You shall indeed never again go hungry in the night. That's some fine foraging, young whelp. Before you can get a word in, Gideon snatches the bottle and corks it in and drinks deeply. The old man's eyes closed in relief, let out a deep sigh. May your sleep be dreamless, he speaks as if to himself. May your sleep be dreamless? An old soldier's greeting, something one mercifully would say to another as a prayer to not dwell on painful memories. The kind that comes with the work, your father and I. Father and I would always part with those words. Now I've held you long enough, be on your way. Whoop, my butan. The Gato isn't seeing anyone. Don't tell me you've an audience. Charmed, I'm sure. Hick, Kisu. Should you be here? Apparently I should. You stand before the gate of the Edge Mage, its steer-old feeling of both dread and elation. The sound and smell of the estate ground as they were long ago call you from distant memory. You feel you could easily plunge into their depth. Let yourself go and remember. Which daydream is it this time? Are you finally defending me from rebels again? And Blood throws a pine cone at you, snapping you from your reverie. She's 10 years old and you're a year her senior. Let's play hide and seek in the maze. I'll hide. Better one, Star Child? Only my mother ever called me that, and Bless said, where did you hear it from? Pinecone and you and darts off into the maze. Name again. Much closer now, either way she's lost to you in the winding passages of Enrage. You want to enter the maze. Yep. Right. L'atmosphère est quand même bonne du jeu, non? I say, what do you say? I'm quite lost. Sucks to be you. You stand at the center of the maze. It feels much less impressive than you remember. The ornamental pond was once an ocean, the rock at its heart a wind-swept island. You found me, daydreamer. The tone of her voice, and can almost see the impish 10-year-old girls wading through the pond. I like the water, it's so calm. Finger trailing the pond surface. Where water and skin meet, strange color blends and spread across the surface. Stop it. Mother, she's ill again. Ill en guillemets. Do it. Poisons are mine. How long is until mother isn't mother? Until father isn't lord? Or your father isn't master at arm? How long would any of this last? J'ai 11 ans, fait que I'm not that smart. A chill has crept into your bones. Let's go see Kato. Very well, if it please you, my master. The master's in his office, just ahead. And note, once you meet with the master, things may move quickly, and you may not have another chance to walk the grounds. Nonetheless. The barren estate. The uplands has faded, the shadows longer. Clearly much has changed since the last time you were here. Mon père est exilé. Ça s'est passé 1 an après. Ok, et dans mon groupe. Flanking the doorway are 2 marble statues. Craftsmanship is stunning, but the sight of the woman depicted fills you with sadness. Valeria Baron, the mistress of the house. Great ghost, absent and unwell. Embla. Baron's daughter. Lyra's eye flickers ever so slightly. Masterwork Rapier. That's a rapier? Ah, ok, je le vois. Je pensais que c'était comme la... Ce qui la garde, je pensais que c'était comme la tête d'une hache. Bravo outfit. Mark of Liturgy. Blink, Mark of Blurring. Aura of Fear, Fortifier Awareness. Holy Light, Mark of Heroism. Aura Flame, Flaming Fist, Mark of Illumination. Attribute. Spells. Magical schools. Empty. The Cascade Effect. J'ai pas pris... Ah. Ok, fait que j'avais un level ici avec Elisabeth. On va prendre l'increase stealth. Ou... on va prendre l'accuracy, puis le backstab. Ah, non. Ok. Spells. Spell can be cast. It's only filled fully when the character rests in a camp. Note that different classes use different root abilities for attunement. One rank in one of the following attributes. Air Magic School. How do I pick and invest in one or more such schools? Ok, est-ce que j'ai vu un de ces spells-là? Fire Sprite, Lifting Tune, Light Please. Oop. Alright, moving on. Oh, 32 minutes. On va faire le côté droit puis appeler ça un épisode. That clears our trail behind you, not that way. If you don't mind, the master's office lies through here. Someone new and I don't intend to keep him waiting. Besides, there's no need for you to disturb the servant in their task. Very well. Alright, on va appeler ça un épisode ici. I don't know what to think of the game. Il est pas mauvais. Je sais pas si je veux continuer à l'enregistrer, puis si je continue pas à l'enregistrer, est-ce que je veux continuer à jouer? C'est le mode que je suis en ce moment. Mais pour le moment, ça va en fait un two-parter au moins. Alors je veux dire au revoir et à bientôt.